What is up, my little pretties? It's your mistress, Lioness here, and today we are going to review another Ice Age movie, and today we're going to review this one called Ice Age 4, or also known as Ice Age Continental Drift. Now, this movie came out in 2012, and it takes place, after Ice Age Dawn of the Dinosaurs. However, this takes place at least a couple years after Ice Age Dawn of the Dinosaurs. And before I get started with the review, I want to say right now that this fourth sequel of Ice Age is better than Shrek Forever After. I could definitely say it's better than Shrek Forever After. That's what I can definitely say. It's better than Shrek Forever After. Like, I didn't like Shrek Forever After, but this one is a lot better than Shrek Forever After. Now, with that said, before I begin, I would like to say that I am pretty much going to spoil, everything about this movie. So if you guys don't know what Ice Age Continental Drift is, I highly recommend you don't watch this video if you haven't seen the movie yet. Anyways, let's begin. Now, basically in this film, like you always do, it starts out with Scrat with the acorn and all that. There's a lot of scenes where you see that. And then we cuts to Manny and Ellie. Basically, their daughter Peaches is all, not really an adult close yet, but she's like a teenager and she wants to go to the falls to hang out with friends, but Manny won't let her, so she gets pretty upset about that. Manny's like an overprotective dad at this point. So basically, Sid's family comes around and they basically meet Sid's grandma in this movie. Yeah, Sid's grandma is in this movie, as you see, and I am very sorry I got interrupted while recording again because my mom wanted me to help her carry some clothes down, so I did that. So basically I have to have my dog with me right now, so yeah, so basically he's in my room. Now we see Sid's grandma in this movie, and Peaches somehow sneaks away to go to the falls or wherever, the teens hang out. With teenagers, they go to the mall and, they chill and stuff like that. Peaches wants to talk to this one boy named Ethan. And of course, that's someone she has a crush on. But however, though, there's two mammoths named Steffi. One of them, Steffi, who is played by Nicki Minaj, she does not like Peaches, saying that he hangs out with Lewis, saying that she's weird and stuff like that, That's the kind of thing, that really gets into Peaches' nerves. So as she's talking to, Ethan, Manny comes in and tells Peaches she's grounded and stuff like that. So Peaches runs away and tells her dad, that he can't keep controlling her life and she wants to do whatever she wants. And Manny says, "Oh, I'm trying to protect you." But then Peaches and Manny get into an argument, and at some point during the argument, Peaches says, "I wish you weren't my father." And then she goes from there. However, we get the Continental Drift. Basically, the whole place is falling apart. So Manny, Sid, and Diego get swept away from Ellie and Peaches. And of course, Manny tells Ellie to get the herd to go over to the land bridge. So basically, Peaches and Ellie try to get everyone to, go to the land bridge. While meanwhile, Manny is stuck with Sid and Diego. And of course, Sid's grandma appears. Now, they get through one stormy night, which they fight a giant crab and stuff. But then the next day, they meet up a pirate ship, who we find Captain Gut in this movie. And of course, he had some characters. There's a couple pirates on the ship that we see. And of course, we do see Diego gets a girlfriend in this one. And of course, she's played by Jennifer Lopez, and her name is Shira. So basically, Manny gets hit in the head by a snowball while the pirates and they try to fight them. So they get captured by the pirates. And of course, Manny is offered to join the pirate crew. But Manny declines it, saying he wants to get back to the family, but Captain Gut doesn't really care. And basically they try to throw, everyone overboard, but however, though, it ends up, having a fight that ends up collapsing the entire ship. So once the ship finally collapses, Shira is in the group with Manny, Sid, and Diego, and of course they did argue, partway for the movie, but they get to the land, which is the Switchback Cove, and it was the way home. However, though, meanwhile, we see that Ellie and Peaches are trying to lure, everyone away from the danger to go to the land bridge. And however, though, we see in the next part of the movie, and this is something that is a little messed up right here, and we basically see that, Ellie Peaches is like trying to be friends with Ethan and hang out with him, and along with Katie and Steffi, and of course tries to ditch Lewis the hedgehog, but Lewis then wanted to hang out with Peaches and stuff. And of course, Peaches was like talking back about Lewis and crap, and then Lewis, gets upset about that. So basically, Peaches feels that she's very stupid of herself to, do the things that she did. However, later on in the movie, Shira ends up, in this like log prison or something, but she escapes and Diego tries to catch up with her. But however, Shira goes back to Captain Gut and explains to him what's going on and stuff. So basically, Captain Gut and his crew lose their pirate ship, that there was their new one, by Manny and his team. But of course, they make a new pirate ship, and of course they decide to go catch up with them. So partway through the movie, Manny and his friends, go into this little area where there's like, monsters that, take forms of, all the characters that they know. But of course, they're not actually the real characters, they're the monsters. It's kind of like It, in It Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. You see, Pennywise, takes a form of something you're afraid of, or takes a form of someone and they try to trick you in the way. Basically, Manny was not falling for it, and neither did anyone else, so they basically, go from there. Now, however, the next part of the movie, it comes up at this point, and of course, we do see that when Manny and his friends get to the land bridge, it's all taken down, but they notice Peaches up near the ledge, and she tells her dad that she's here. But of course, Manny finds out that his family had been held hostage by Captain Gut and his crew. So basically, Manny gets captured, but of course, everyone, it's the final battle between Captain Gut. So however, though, the fight goes on with the pirates, and most of them get defeated. But however, Captain Gut was about to kill Ellie, but however, Manny tries to get to Ellie, but of course, Captain Gut, is about to, kill Ellie in a gruesome way. But, I'm glad they did not show that, because, it would upset kids, but yeah, they could get sued. But, yet again, 20th Century Fox likes to do a lot of dark stuff, and the Ice Age movies have gone dark in the last few movies, so you could kind of really understand. But however, Peaches saves the day and stops Captain Gut, and of course, we see the final confrontation between Manny and Captain Gut, and however, Manny wins, and basically Captain Gut gets defeated, and basically all the mammals find themselves a new home, and that's basically pretty much the end of Ice Age Continental Drift. Now, what did I think of this movie? I actually find this one to be a lot better than Shrek Forever After. Like, I didn't like Shrek Forever After. You probably saw my review or rant, in this case, on it. I really didn't like Shrek Forever After. I just found it, to be quite boring in the sense. But in this rate, I really do remember seeing, Shrek Forever After. I actually thought that one was garbage. This one is better than it. But it does have a few flaws in the movie, it does have a few flaws in a way, I'm not trying to say it's copying, Ice Age The Meltdown, but, the fact that, all the mammals have to get to safety because, the world, they survive the flood in the second one, but in the Continental Drift, they basically have to survive, everything, falling apart, basically, I'm not trying to say they're copying Ice Age The Meltdown, but, it kind of is similar to it. Like, I'm not trying to sound rude, but it kind of is similar to that. At least to me that is, but it might not be to you guys, but that's just basically to me that is. Now, I could definitely say that the animation's good. The voice acting did a great job. Concept was pretty cool. I like the storyline of how the movie went out, and everything about it was just this good. Now, I could definitely say that there were a few flaws in there that kind of, it kind of reminded me of the Meltdown, but however, though, I'm not trying to say that they copied Ice Age 2 The Meltdown, but it kind of, took me away from the movie just a little bit. But mainly the movie was just as good as it gets, It's a pretty good movie, and I highly recommend you guys, check out the movie if you can. I honestly found this movie just to be quite as good as you may think. Now, however, though, that's just my own personal opinion, and if you disagree with me, that's okay too. We're all entitled to our own opinions regards to this movie, and this is simply my own personal thoughts. My final rating of this movie is gonna be I'm gonna say 8 out of 10. I'm giving it an 8 out of 10 because there were only a few flaws in the movie that kind of looks, similar to Ice Age 2 The Meltdown. But other than that, everything about it was just really good, and I love it. I really do feel that it's 1,000 times better than Shrek Forever After, which it is 1,000 times better than Shrek Forever After. But I could definitely say this movie beats it. So that's kind of something I could definitely say is that this movie was actually really good. I highly recommend for those who haven't seen Ice Age Continental Drift to go check this movie out. Now, anyways, what did you all think about this movie? Did you enjoy it? Did you not? Also, will we have third person to help make this movie a lot better? Leave me know what your thoughts are down in the comment section down below. I'm the channel Lioness. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. And if you're brand new here to this channel, be sure you like, comment, and subscribe because I make brand new videos every single day. Don't forget to ring the notification bell to when I upload so you guys will get to see when my next upload will be. And I will be seeing you all in the next video. Peace